Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Batting third.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the back. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Pulled toward right center field. Hence giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
The final line. Batting third, the third baseman, Eddie.
So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the... In now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Flores retreats to the outfield grass and stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Felt. They get 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting third.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he rips it on the ground to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Onto the garden netting and gone. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. And he puts it on the ground to second. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets it. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back.
The final line. Batting third. The third
to the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he dives to make a into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Liner pulled in by Longoria.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Edman has a play. 2 gone. In now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third scores.
The batter, the third baseman.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And now the runner will score from third. At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he grounds one briskly to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Batting third.
In now, Eddie Matthews, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly, as he's in with our first tally of the... At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitch has fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Leaning into the dugout, and he made... To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. Line drive to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. This is lifted out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He can't get there.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eddie.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score as the Braves strike first. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4. Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Matthews is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Davis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Acuna, base runner at first with 1 out. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Flores into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs. At the plate, Eddie Matthews, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, and he is in there.
The first baseman. Now batting, the third
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. DeYoung backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. In now, Eddie Matthews. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. On the run is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews, as he rips it on the ground to second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hit.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after it. So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is O'Neill. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he'll take a look at ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is O'Neill. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice. Standing in now, Eddie Matthews is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back, and it's gone. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. At the plate, Eddie Matthews, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready now, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the National League.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. 3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's finally over for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. In now, Eddie Matthews, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. In there, a base hit. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Struck him out. George Springer the next to hit. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone! The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars: 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Puerto Rico and Cuba. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sutton, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
And there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Number 23.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now batting, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Chipper Jones. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Standing in, Budge Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Gary.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Sliding into the box, Eddie Matthews, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball called for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Down Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Full count, 3-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tyler Glasnow. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looped out toward third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Judge is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Judge brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Third inning, no score to this point. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-2. Here it is.
Nope, next one.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Into the box now, Max Muncy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-2. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Judge looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Ozzie Smith, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So now to the plate, Don Sutton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A ball and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Started to go to second, but he'll go to third instead. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, number 23.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Still only one out in the inning. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
The batter, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Eddie Matthews. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Soft liner to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The left fielder, number 23.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A runner on first with 2 away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Rodriguez is after it, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. It is Curtis Granderson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next up is Max Muncy.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Another full count pitch home. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is in the air to left field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now a bunt attempt here. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. At the plate now, Don Sutton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready one.